His whole life, everything he did was for his family.
This guy held you hostage at gunpoint, and you're still defending him?
He never meant to hurt me or anyone else.
Well, we're still holding him for reckless endangerment and possession of stolen property.
He left at Benny's gun.
You mean Ernesto could go to prison?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You took the case?
You betcha I did.
Oh, Nora, you're the best.
Well, it's not really a case much. We're going to have him psychiatrically evaluated and claim diminished capacity. I mean, he's got a clean record, no extenuating circumstances. This case should go smooth as butter.
Don't say butter.
You're right. Smooth as silk. Better. Okay. And besides, has anyone read Kevin's report in the Banner? They'd be ready to lynch Asa, not Mr. Soto. Maybe Asa read it himself, and he's ready to wake up and smell the coffee. Coffee? Could you hold that pot just a little?
Are you sure you don't want some?
No, I just want to convince my headaches that I've had my caffeine fix.
Maybe something to eat?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I would love to have. Huevos rancheros, chorizo, some jalapenos, some of your pan dulce, or swimming in butter. That's what I'd really like to have. But I'm going to have an egg white omelet. God help me.
Good. Ditto. Oh, and will you do me a favor? Will you use this on the pan, please? And you might as well keep it here for us.
Coming up. Oh. Are you here to apologize to your father again?
Well, frankly, if you'd been hurt during that standoff, I probably would have held him responsible.
Well, we're not going to let Asa take Ernesto's meat shop away from him, you know? The people of Angel Square, we stand up for our own.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're just one big happy family.
More than yours is.
Carlotta, you know, I really didn't come in here to argue. Frankly, I am so disgusted with my father, I could string him up by his thumbs. And when I get that aggravated, I get kind of hungry. Well, I was thinking of a big plate of huevos rancheros and extra chorizo and some home fries, and pan dulce, café con leche.
Hey, hombre. You know, I have a couple of extra egg yolks. Should I throw them in?
Why not? Keeps my coat shiny.
Oh. You better not tell that to Bo and Nora over there.
I can have a short-term lease.
That's not what we originally discussed on the phone.
Well, my plans have changed. I'm not sure how long I'll be in Landview.
In that case...
Well, we can transfer it to my roommate if I had to leave.
I should let you know, somebody else is very interested in this apartment. He wanted his fiancée to see it first, but if he's ready to sign... Speak of the devil. Hello, Mr. Buchanan.
Hi, the office said you were showing the apartment to somebody else. Sorry, I didn't realize that...
Did you bring your fiancée?
No, I thought I'd come by and check it out, myself again. Nice place, huh?
Yeah. The whirlpool tub is big enough for two. Of course, I don't have a fiancé, but I'm sure I could make good use of it. And the indirect lighting on dimmers, very romantic.
I would have said elegant, but that would suit you fine also.
Yeah. Even the bathroom faucets have more class than some people I know.
You two are acquainted. Good. Maybe you two can discuss this and work it out between yourselves. I need to speak to the building manager downstairs. I'll give you time to discuss this.
So, Cassie's your fiancé.
I was just saying that for the broker's sake. The real estate agency is on the conservative side. I meant to call you.
Why?
Well, everything just happened so fast. I feel like I owed you an apology.
For what?
For hurting your feelings. Oh, I'm sorry, was that lame too? Look, I'm just...
You want the apartment? You can have it. I can find better.
I might have known. Is this a bust?
Wow. Did your neighbors ever complain?
My neighbors like my taste in music.
Well, I love your taste in art. How long you been collecting?
I don't collect, man. I enjoy the stuff.
Yeah. Well, Archie, you got yourself a nice place here.
Well, I've been calling it home for 3 years. Okay, what now, man? This fraternal visitor, I don't know what to do. Do I offer you goodies?
Well, here. I passed the fruit stand on the way back from Philly. It was an impulse.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
You remember the guy who had the field near the highway, and Mama take us there and we pick our own?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I see. I had a few strawberries for old time's sake, and then you go into your number on Rachel, right? How I'm a bad influence in the music industry, is trouble, and I should just stay out of her life, Randall James.
RJ, I'm not here to tell you to get out of or to get into anything, all right? Wow. So, who's the cat on the horn? So, is this the kind of sound you plan to feature on your label?
What'd you expect? Hip-hop?
Well, Rachel was kind of vague about it all.
Well, she didn't want to give you a fixed target.
I see. Jazz, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This guy's got a touch of Coltrane.
Well, this guy is a she.
You're kidding me.
Huh?
Wow. You know, I'm a Jerry Allen fan myself. Hey, jazz is smart music, and there's a lot of smart women out there.
Well, now that we've gotten around to smart women, has Rachel told you that she's going to be working with me no matter what you and Nora say?
Yeah, RJ, and I'm cool with that, too.
Since when?
Well, you know, it's kind of a haul, you know, to Philly and back, and somewhere near Trenton, I grasped the fact that my little girl's not such a little girl anymore.
Well, did the earth move?
All right, fine. I know it takes me a little while, but just remember, slow and steady wins the race. And I accept the fact that it is her life, you know, and she is going to do what she is going to do.
Oh, yeah. She's, stubborn.
Like her old man?
I didn't say it, man.
All right, listen, RJ. That doesn't mean that I'm going to sleep well at night, all right? I mean, this music business, it's kind of a dicey game. And granted, the same can be said for my line of business. You know, it's, you can find corruption anywhere.
Oh, who can you trust?
I can trust you when it comes to Rachel. I mean, come on, I mean, I know for a fact I can trust you to look out for her. You would take chances with your own life, but not with hers.
My. Another first. Well, like the man in the moon said, a small step for man, but a giant leap for my brother.
Yeah. So, who is this anyway? Whoa.
You're angry. Wait, at the risk of sounding dead. So why?
You know what your problem is? You're a throwback, Kevin. It's the old Madonna whore thing. While you worked up a sweat between the sheets with me, you worshipped Cassie on her pedestal. You know, I wonder what's going to happen now, because you can't be a Madonna after you leave your husband and child for your lover. Here's a prediction. You'll wind up with as little respect for her as you had for me.
I do respect you.
Oh, give me a break! That's right up there with the checkers in the mail.
All right, cut it out, all right? Just stop and
You
listen.
want it right between the eyes? You are no gentleman.
Gentlemen, this coming from the modern woman, watch it. You might want me to open the door for you or lay my coat over a mud puddle.
We're back to respect. But in your mind, respect doesn't seem to go with the healthy enjoyment of uncomplicated sex. Maybe you need a little bit of dishonesty and guilt to make it work for you, huh?
Hold it. As I remember, you were the one who opted for mutual physical gratification without the strings attached. And as I remember, you felt the need to put me in my place when I had the temerity to suggest that maybe you should stick around, Landview, because I thought we had something nice going on here. Well, obviously, I was wrong. I was supposed to read between the lines. You expected more. And I'm sorry.
Don't give yourself so much credit. It's a pity, that's all. We could have had a lot more fun. But Cassie is so intense. Not exactly the fun type.
It's not about fun with Cassie.
Sure. Poor Kevin.
What I meant to say was that we are both committed.
Yeah, but committed to what? You're stuck with the woman you conveniently thought was unattainable. And Cassie? Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I'd say she's committed to ditching her boring husband. So what happens after you've served that purpose for her, huh?
You know, I've discovered a whole new fountain of youth since I started eating healthy.
Really?
Yeah. Nora and I, we have the energy of a couple of 20-year-olds. Don't we, honey?
Yes, sure.
Whatever it takes to get you through it. But hell, look at Pa. He's going strong. He's been gargling bourbon and waking up to steak and eggs since, well, Truman was president.
Yeah, look how mean he is.
Oh, you think his diet's got something to do with it? Actually, Bo, all jokes aside.
I don't joke about straws.
All right, well, he's up to no good in Angel Square. How do we stop him?
Double up on his steak and eggs?
Well, I'll tell you what, you laugh if you want to, but it's getting to the point where I'm not all that happy about being a Buchanan anymore. At least around this part of town. Well, we got to find out at least what the hell's going down.
Dry toast. That's about it for now.
Well, you people got a one-track line this morning, don't you?
It's that.
Morning.
Hey, buenos dias.
So, Mom tells me you're gonna help keep Linda's uncle out of jail.
Oh, yeah, if I can.
So who's next? I guess that depends, huh? On your father.
You know, I don't hold much with the way he's running his bank business.
You know, there's only one language your father understands. Money.
You got a point?
We may be those people to him, but there are a lot of us. So first we take our money out of his bank, and then we make sure he doesn't get what he wants. Not in Angel Square. Go write your editorials in your paper. I'm not satisfied with words.
You know, the stories that you ran in the Banner, they were really pretty helpful.
Well, Antonio's got a point. I mean, words do only go so far. I think this calls for some action.
Yes, I think it calls for family action. So what do you say? We meet in Pa's office, 1 hour. You, Kevin, Drew, me. Okay?
You got it. I'll catch a check. All right.
Nora, honey,
I need an ambulance.
come on. Come on. Come on. Take it easy, all right? You know what?
Will this be over when I wake up?
I'm going to take you home, okay?
You are?
Just going to close the blinds, put a nice warm comforter up to about your chin. You know, you get some sleep, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Can I dream?
Yeah, there's no cholesterol in dreams. Come on.
I'm going to dream.
Okay.
Actually, the Buchanan family can change Ace's mind. Wouldn't that be a nice dream?
You want to blame it all on me, fine, okay? But leave Cassie out of this because you really don't know her well enough to be judging her. And you are definitely not an expert on commitment.
Touche.
I'm sorry if you feel that I have been in any way dishonest with you. You know, the only thing, as far as I'm concerned, that has changed between us is that I'm just no longer able to act on my impulses.
Because Cassie acted on hers.
She did not act on impulse. This thing has been building for quite a long time.
Oh, yes.
She pounded and pounded on those prison walls until you came to save her. She must be very grateful. But are you willing to settle for gratitude?
It's not about gratitude.
Oh, well, then what is it about?
You really want to hear it?
Yes.
She loves me. I love her.
I see. So it wasn't about her trying to get out of a marriage that wasn't working. It was her trying to get into a love relationship with you.
No, that wasn't it. She fought it for a long time, but it was just inevitable.
Oh, gee, I read about that in the checkout line at the supermarket. Inevitable love. Oh, there was another article. 10 ways to keep from going crazy when she dumps you.
That's funny. You always this cynical?
Yes, I really am. Let me ask you something. Has Cassie told you in so many words that she loves you?
Did you work it all out?
Your move.
I think I'm going to be a gentleman and let you take the apartment. Because on second look, it just all leaves me cold. Excuse me.
Wow, man, you know, this is really some nice music.
Hey, I can pick a winner.
Well, you sure know your music, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and I know what I don't know.
Oh, yeah? And what would that be?
Well, it takes more than a hunk of change to kick off a new indie label. You know, I mean, marketing talent, it's not like selling tires. I mean, it's a subtle thing. You can't smell green, you need confidence.
RJ, confidence you've got.
Experience? I don't. I mean, it's a tricky thing. You can't just learn it on the job. If you botch a few deals, your history.
Well, why don't you get yourself some good legal advice?
More importantly, it's good contacts.
Rachel said you had some.
Now, some, but some is not enough. No, sales and promotion need contacts. And it's the old catch-22, you know? I mean, to make contacts, you need contacts. And that takes time.
Yeah, well, sounds like a big ticket.
Yeah, I'm buying.
You know, so why don't you just cut out the risk? And, you know, like, why don't you just, you know, get yourself a slice of one of them, you know, just buy into it. And then once you learn your way around the business, then you might want to take a look at getting your whole pie yourself.
No, man, I don't want to be somebody's junior partner.
Oh, come on, RJ. You know, somebody's got to have the track record, all right? I mean, it's like you come to the table with chips. You bring the talent. You have your own club where you can book the talent. And, you know, you've got some considerable talents in wheeling, dealing yourself. And not to mention that Randall James charm.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the bottom line is you've got the cash, all right? And who's going to sneeze at hard cold cash?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can do this. I mean, I get the ball rolling now. I learn as I go, and that way there's no pressure to make everything happen at once. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow. That makes sense to you. Cool.
When did this happen?
I don't know. Well, you know what? I'll tell you one thing I do know is I love this piece right here.
Oh, that brother never took an art lesson in his life. He just plays around in his basement.
Yeah?
Hmm?
Someone local?
Yeah, I like outsider stuff. Now this one, she works out of a cooperative in a loft on the waterfront. And she's got a few pieces in museums. I bought these before she hit it big. You collect a bit, right?
You know, mainly some African stuff. Nothing contemporary like this.
Well, you know, I should take you down there. They're an interesting bunch.
Yeah, right. Now, what do they need with an old football player turned district attorney? I don't think so. I'm sure they'd be a lot more comfortable with a man of the world like yourself.
Well, yeah, but I really want to take you down there. See, I have to go this week because I just bought this sculpture, and it's still there because, well, it turns out it's too big to fit through my front door.
Well, that's you all over, RJ. You know, just jump in both feet, and then you decide to find out how deep the water is. Hey, but then, you know, not like me. I mean, you know, while you're out there swimming your heart out, I'm still back on the dock, you know, with big toe in the water.
You just couldn't leave it alone. Okay. Now, who the hell do I think I am, huh? To think I can imagine to start a whole record company on my own. But thank God I've got Henry to come and cut me back down to size.
Oh, come on, RJ. Look, it's not about cutting anybody down to size, all right? Except for maybe that damn sculpture that you're trying to get in here. I mean, that's all I meant.
Nice try, Hank. It's a nice try. But the next time you offer me brotherly counsel, I'll know where it comes from.
Yeah, man, straight from the heart, all right?
Old football players turned district attorney don't have heart. They have blown-out knees and think they're better than other people.
Yeah, well, you know, you're right about the knees.
You almost suckered me in. Almost. You were all puffed up there for a bit, had a little bit of control going on. Next thing you know, you'd be messing in my business, telling me what music is good, what music isn't, just like you did with my art.
Look, RJ, I never said that I knew all that much about music or art, all right? Look, it's just the two of us sitting around here shooting the breeze, throwing down some strawberries.
Yeah, berries, that's right.
Wait a minute, hold on. Now, if you're suspicious of the damn berries, you're right, man. We have got nothing else to talk about.
Well, all right then. That is a relief.
All right, look, RJ. I meant what I said about Rachel. You know? I mean, I trust you to take care of her, because you've proven that to me. And I'll be glad to trust you with any other area. With proof.
You are so sure of your righteousness.
You know, why are you always so suspect of my motives?
Because I know that you were programmed to think that you are better than almost everybody, especially me.
No, RJ. You're programmed for paranoia.
Out.
Yeah, later.
Did you hear that Cassie Carpenter left her husband?
No. Ay, qué lástima. Ay.
She shacked up with Kevin Buchanan.
Kevin?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God, poor Reverend Carpenter. When did it happen?
The day before Mr. Soto went loco.
You mean when Kevin and Reverend Carpenter were in here negotiating with Ernesto? That
Makes you wonder if it didn't occur to Reverend Carpenter to negotiate his wife's lover into the line of fire.
you would never have guessed there was anything wrong between them. Did you know that Kevin was interested in Cassie that way?
Oh, yeah. But I couldn't imagine he'd choose her when he could have me.
Is it your pride that's hurt or your heart?
Both. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. I saw him this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had it under control. But I saw red. I mean, I literally saw red. It was like blood behind the eyes. I had to concentrate to breathe. And all this because of a man who treated me like a rented car.
Love. It can be like that.
Look, I don't fall in love, okay? Ouch. It's one of my cardinal rules.
So you broke your own rule?
Next time, I take what I want, and I don't give anything back. That way, I don't get hurt.
That's no way to live, me, huh? When you put up a wall, you block out as much as you're blocking in.
so I have a little door I can open when I choose. But if I start to get interested in a man, I will slam it shut.
He hurt you that much, huh?
Let me have some more of your excellent habichuelas.
Hey, got your message. Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'm fine.
Are you, still interested in finding a place?
Yeah, I am. Well, it just so happens I'm looking for a roommate.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Are you sure you want me as a roommate and not, Kevin Buchanan?
Kevin who?
Oh, sorry about that, folks. Had a story to file.
Well, if you came to work on time, you wouldn't have to be playing catch-up all day.
Staying in bed a little longer these mornings, Kevin?
Kevin's a busy boy.
Well, we're all busy boys. We have very busy schedules, so let's just get this meeting started, okay? So we can find out why Pa's messing with Angel Square. Drew?
Well.
Ah.
Hey, I heard from Mom that you called a family meeting. I am part of the family, right?
You sure are, honey.
Right. Then I deserve to be here.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you do pretty up the place, sweetheart. But this kind of a business meeting, be a good girl. Go pretty some other place up.
She's got a point, Pa. If she's interested, she's got a right to be here.
Yeah, she's probably smarter than all of us.
You could be right, Kevin. But I have never known a female who could keep her mouth shut.
Yeah, well, you know what? You realize this is confidential, don't you, sweetheart?
Yes.
Jesse, you do not repeat one word that is said in this room.
I think she gets the message. Can we move along?
Yes, Bo. True?
You'll recognize the Lantana waterfront. This here is the land in question. What's shaded in black, we already own. What's cross-hatched, we hope to own shortly. What's shaded in red, we still have to acquire.
And who is we? You and Pa?
It is a Buchanan deal all the way, Bo. Right, Drew?
Right.
And what exactly is this deal?
Well, once we secure the entire property, we'll build a comprehensive shopping and entertainment complex. It'll include several different major department stores, specialty boutiques, movie theaters, restaurants, an ice rink.
Oh, goody. That's exactly what Angel Square needs, is an ice rink.
Well, it should have a snowball effect on the neighborhood.
Oh, really? What about the local stores and eateries, like Carlotta's Diner, for instance?
Well, the complex will bring people with money into the area. People like Carlotta should look at this as an opportunity.
Oh, I see. Your boy doing Pa's bidding these days, Bo?
Would appear so. When did this happen?
I needed a job.
Why didn't you come to me?
What's your problem, Bo?
Pa, I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is that you're all set to destroy the lives of a bunch of people and their families with this plan of yours. Hard-working, honorable people.
I am hardworking and very honorable.
Yeah, right. You know, Bo, maybe if you'd paid more attention to your boy here, it wouldn't have been so easy for Pa to corrupt him.
Well, if you'd have spent a little more time with your son, maybe he wouldn't be a homewrecker.
I resent that.
You can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen, Kev. At least stay out from under a married woman's skirt.
Oh, no, wait just a minute. Since when are you so lily white? You can pass judgment, Bo.
I just call him like I see him. That's all.
Whoa! Does anybody understand the good that I'm doing here?
You're lining your own pockets, period.
Look what I'm doing for those folks. Beautifying their neighborhood, improving their economy.
So you just want to make them rich, huh?
Sure, why not?
What, do you think it's better poor than honorable? I grew up poor because you didn't give a damn about me or Mom back then.
I couldn't find you,
Oh,
Drew.
sure. Well, believe me, poor isn't better or noble.
He's got you under his thumb pretty good, doesn't he? Let me tell you something. If money is the issue here, you fellows have got a bank that's got damn little money in it.
The folks in Angel Square are planning on withdrawing their funds, Pa.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
It's just the beginning, Pa. They're mobilizing.
Who cares? Doesn't mean a thing. This was meant to be.
And how do you figure that?
Because these properties are part of that Poseidon fiasco, and it's a chance for me to get some of that $30 million back.
Oh, enough already with the $30 million.
Oh, well, I suppose that's just small change to you, huh?
Hey, why don't you ante up 15 mil? I'll kick in 15, and then we'll give it to Pa, and then maybe he'll shut up about it.
Oh, he won't. He's having too much fun belly aching about it. Besides, it gives him an excuse for any indescribable thing, that lonely thing that he wants to do.
Look at the respect they show for their father. This one throws me in jail. This one writes nasty stories, one of which the likelihood of that wrote.
I was just reporting the facts.
That is bull, Kevin. That is purple prose, yellow journalism. I thought I was reading the damn Sun. Give it up.
No. And there's more of that where that came from, because we don't like what you're doing.
Oh, really? Then you're gonna have a little fight on your hands, boy. And when you're on the ground and I got my foot in your throat, don't cry, Uncle.
Stop it this minute. I mean, please.
Always the same with you and your brother.
I didn't pick the fight this time, Mama. He insulted me.
How? By showing an interest?
Look, he doesn't think I can make it.
Oh, no, you chose to hear it that way.
Well, is that the way you meant for me to always hear it? Huh? Hank is the #1 son. I'm 0.
I loved you both. Your brother was such an easy child. You put him in a room with some pots and pans, and he would make a castle. But you wanted the real castle and all the riches to go with it.
What's wrong with dreams?
You let the dreams dissatisfy you, RJ. I did my best by you after your daddy died. I gave you more than your share of attention, and I tried to set limits.
Oh, you did. You did. You told Henry the sky was the limit. But you told me I'd be lucky if I got an inch off the ground. You set limits I've been banging my head against all my life.
It was always easier for you to blame everybody, RJ. Me, your brother, your dead father, everybody. Anybody but RJ.
And you accept no blame.
Do you think for 1 minute that I didn't blame myself for what happened with Charlene? Do you think that I didn't question and examine how I mothered you? Oh, but there are children who are born to make castles out of the cookware, and there are children who are born to be perpetually distant.
I made a mistake! I'm never going to go near that again. But I am not perpetually anything, and I know what I want, and I know I can succeed at it. Now, you and Hank can just eat like dust.
You go up there to pick berries, and you would eat them all and never have any left in your basket to take home for later.
Gabriel, my man. Listen, you need to wrap up whatever deal you are doing, whatever big-time client, and come on down here, because my ideas are having ideas, brother, and I need you.
Well, I was just reaching for the phone.
Hey, hell with the phone. I'm talking about hopping on the next Metroliner.
Well, I just might, if you're ready to book the best into that club.
Hey, I'm interested, but who's the best? Or I already know the answer to that question.
You do? The group I have in mind features the hottest sex player in this galaxy.
Oh, no, it must be my man, Track.
Yes, sir, the one and only. Yeah, man. He took a liking to Landview. Or should I say your niece? Oh, but never mind. He wants to play Club Indigo, man. He wants some action.
We will show them that we can throw some stars into the country sky.
All right.
Did you believe how much money the people from around here have saved?
Oh, so all of you are going to plan on taking your money out of Mr. Buchanan's bank?
Oh, you bet. There. How much money do you have in this bank?
Actually, when I transferred my funds from New York, I put them in the bank downtown.
Of course. where the Buchanans put their own money.
Rachel and Taya found an apartment.
Around here,
The west side.
where the Buchanans live.
Not exactly.
Close enough, so she doesn't have to mix with her own people.
Listen, I hope you're not a gourmet cook or anything, because the one thing this place doesn't have is a big kitchen.
There's one thing my mother taught me. It was to stay out of the kitchen.
You know, it's not only Mr. Soto's store they want to grab. Or don't care what's happening around here. We can use a lawyer.
I'm sorry. I'm not available.
Why? Because you won't defend your own kind?
Oh, Tonio.
I help defend you. Or doesn't that count? I'm not with a big law firm. I can't take on more than one case, okay?
So you're saying no?
I have to give Alex Oltl my full attention.
Well, I've got news for you. And Asa Buchanan. Turn your back on this community, and we will turn our backs on you.
Well, it seems that Jessica has something to say. Is that right, sweetheart?
Yes, please. You know, all my life I've been told how privileged I am to be born a Buchanan. But honestly, I don't see it as a privilege to be part of a family of hypocrites. I'm embarrassed. Grandpa, you sit here and you don't listen to anybody else, but you expect us all to listen to you. And Dad and Uncle Bo, you guys sit here and yell and insult and scream at each other and then say the family should stick together? And now, Kevin and Drew, now you're sitting here screaming at each other. Can't you all just once, act like grown-ups?
All right. You heard the little lady? Why don't we see if we can't all get together on this?
I don't think so, Clint. I think the battle line's been drawn.